with trout the other day. They had a trout derby yesterday, and it's giving you a little live fishing update while we're out here. Just a little bit up the road from the city of Allen where I'm at. It take about 30 minutes, go up 75 Central Expressway and should be up here. And some of the updates we had, some folks that did catch some trout. Looks like a yellow cheesy bait was working really well, as well as some hits on orange powworm, but not so much. It looks like that cheese thing was the way to go. Power worms, I am seeing sub movement now, and I tried a super duper a moment ago. Now I'm trying a inline spinner, one of those Meps Anglia, and I'm hoping that I can get something to pop on it. It is gold too. Maybe I should switch to another color and see what happens. But let's just play it by ear. Right now I'm using the Badging Heading L BFS rod, the 6-foot version versus the 4.5, and that Kingfisher Flight Feather Kingfisher reel that I can cast trout magnets. But right now I'm not casting trout magnets. I'm going with the with this baby right here. All right, and I'm seeing movement, so that's a start. Now we just need them to hit. All right, so I tried a gold Meps Anglia, a gold super duper. I probably need to switch to maybe a different color here in a moment, just to see. But it is promising. First time I fished this particular location. I think it was just built last year, so it's only been stocked. Oh, look at that, out there in the distance. Got some trout moving about. Got me a little overrun though. Holy cow. Get that cleared out. And I'm just going to do this steady retrieve and just kind of see what happens. And really just kind of doing a little scouting report. I've seen some limits being taken, so that is promising. All right, let me go ahead and cast this out again, and I may switch because I don't think gold is the color to use today. All right. I'm gonna go ahead and let that kind of reel in. I'm using 2-pound test line. I already had it snap on me once, and hopefully I don't lose anything this round. Okay, did bring some backup rods, the fly rod and whatnot, but I don't know. I don't feel like fly fishing today. I feel like doing this ultralight bait casting dealy. Okay. All right. I'm seeing some movement, so that is promising. Just kind of play it by ear. Okay, I may switch on a rooster tail here in a moment. Okay, I'm just gonna stick with this steady retrieve. Just basically rinse and repeat till I get a hit. What do you say? All right, but before we do that, let's go ahead and swap it out. I think 2 gold colored lures, I don't believe, is the way to go, so maybe I need to mix it up and try a different color here. So let's try that. Okay, so we've done a super duper. I've got a trout magnet on, or I haven't tried the trout magnet. Let's try one of these rooster tails here, silver, so a different color than the gold, and we're pretty much just kind of experimenting. We know there's trout in the area. We've seen a couple limits taken, and at this point it's just figuring out the pattern game. Okay, temperatures were below freezing initially, but now we're about in the 40s, which is good because yours truly does not like cold weather. And well, let's see what happens here. This is a live stream, so anything can happen on one of these babies. It looks like someone just joined. Howdy, 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 howdy. Bear with me. I need to get this tied on here, and then I can check out the chat. All right. Okay, let's just make sure I got a nice improved clinch knot. I'm using this 2-pound test line, and it's very touchy when it comes to knots and all kinds of stuff. All right, and I mainly use 2-pound test line when I'm getting ready to fish trout magnets, but not fishing trout magnets this morning. All right, howdy, howdy, how's it going? Stanley and Karen, like and subscribe, awesome. Appreciate you Appreciate y'all. Just trying to catch a trout or two over here in Van Alstyne, Texas. Another suburb just north of the Dallas-Fort Worth Metroplex. And now I'm trying a black rooster tail, silver blade. Gold Super Duper didn't work. And the Meps Anglia didn't work. And we've got some trout moving about. So I think we're okay with just kind of parking ourselves in this particular location and seeing if we can entice one of these guys to strike. Okay, I don't see any movement on the surface right now, and that's one of your telltales when you're fishing these ponds. And looks like it's a fairly shallow pond too. Okay, so let's just kind of keep our eye out in case other folks are catching anything, because I'm always willing to see what is working and playing it by ear at that point. Okay, nothing yet. 1/16 ounce silver bladed rooster tail. I got a big backlash. Yeah, I need to play around with this thing some more. Got to be very careful too, because I get that little 2-pound test line under the spool. Had that happen several times in this one. In fact, I have it right now where it's under the spool. Bummer. Let me see if I can get that off without losing it. Okay. Yeah, that's the perils of 2-pound test line, is you can get it under the spool pretty quickly. Yeah, I just did. I should have probably gave it some more tension also. Yeah. Man. Yeah, that is on there good. I may have to pop the bail here. Yeah, there we go. Let me pop it. Look at that, right there. Nice, isn't it? Okay. And I don't have that happen so much with this particular rod or reel, but luckily with these quick release plates, or not plates, but side plates, you can be in business pretty quickly, just like that. So I'm gonna clear it out, and then I need to loosen it up some more. Got a loose spools on there, and I don't put much line on there, and it's mainly because I want to fish some trout magnets later. All right, I'm gonna bump up the brakes just a tad bit, just so I don't get the overrun again. This one's a quirky one too, but once you have it dialed in, I tell you what, you can't beat it for trout magnets. Okay, but we're live right now, so everything goes. All right, let me get this guy in real quick, tighten up. How many have you caught today? None. But I am seeing other folks catch them, so at least I'm in a spot where there's some. I got another bad backlash. All right, I got to up the brakes and maybe the spool tension on it. I had it set for trout magnets, so I think with this heavier rooster tail, I definitely have to tighten up on the spool tension. All right, let's see. Oh yeah, that's better. No backlash. Okay. Oh, there's one right there. Fish on. All right. Looks like bait is working well right now, so I'm not fishing bait today. I'm going with these different lures, and right now the 3 that I've tried are not working. Okay. Let me stick with a steady retrieve now. Let's try that. Oh, there's a hit. Oh, ho, ho, ho. That was a tap. Tap, tap, tap. Okay. Oh, there's one right there. Nice. Looks like he's using orange power worm. Okay, so orange. Nice. And I just had a tap on this, so maybe they're getting active now. Nice. Fish on. Okay. All right, that's good. All right, steady retrieve is what seemed to work, or at least get that tap. Gold Super Duper didn't work. Gold Meps Anglia didn't work. Switch to this black silver bladed rooster tail and got a pop on it. So that's always certainly good. Oh, bad one. All right, I got a little crazy again. Okay, bear with me. I don't put much line on here so I can get out of these overruns and backlashes fairly quick. Okay. Okay. All right, let's see if we can get another hit. Come on, come on. Of course, that chartreuse rooster tail, that seemed to do well the other day. Okay, but let's see if I can get a hit here. Okay. Very light tap. All right. Okay. Okay, come on, fishy, fishy. So far, seen 2 caught now. All right, I'm gonna go ahead and switch again. It's one of those days where I gotta keep switching, maybe. What else I got in here? I got a, let's see. Got a white rooster tail. And then I got this vibrating one that seems to work really well too. Let's try this white one. Of course, the blade's been smashed on this one for some reason. Let's switch that out. Let's try the other box. Good thing I got a bunch of other boxes in here. All right, bear with me. Let me go and switch it out. See what else I got hidden in here. Okay, what is in this one? I got trout magnets. I got a bunch of super duper. All right, well, let's try. Gold didn't work. And maybe copper might work. Let's try copper. That rainbow trout one has worked in other spots as well, so maybe I'll keep that in my back pocket. Okay. Okay, so let's go ahead and switch it out. All right. So I would say steady action. Some limits have been taken, so that's good. We at least know there's some trout here. I just got to do my part and catch. All right, the one just jumped over here to my left. Got a jumper to my left. It's like maybe I should grab the fly rod, but I don't know. I really like this bait finesse stuff too. And I've been itching to get this one out for a while now, just because, well, you got to keep your thumb educated here. Okay, let's see if copper might be what they want. And the thing about a super duper is fish it slow. Make sure you tie it to the snap swivel, okay? Or the snap clip. You want to make sure you do, because that gives it the action that it's needed. You don't want to add another swivel to it. Tie it directly to that snap clip, and then just basically fish it slow and try different casts. Oh, someone got a catfish, it looks like. Yeah, he got a catfish. Over here to my left, I'll show you. Catfish. All right, well, there's some catfish here. Someone also said they had caught a crappie and a bass yesterday. Isn't that funny? So there are fish here, not just trout. But right now we're targeting trout. So let's get that copper super duper now out and see what happens. Oh man, I see them rising over there in the distance. God, if they're doing that, it may be fly fishing time. Holy cow. Yeah, I may have to go back and get my fly rod. If they're going to be doing that. Let's see. Let's see, I brought the 6 weight. Yeah, I might be able to do it. There's not that many people here, and I got a clear back cast. Yeah, I may have to do that. All right. Let's see if I can maybe coax one to strike first, and then we'll go try it here in a moment. Okay. Yeah, I got the fly rod in the car though, or the pickup. Not too far of a walk, but I gotta go and get everything set up too, and I'm sure you guys don't want to see me setting up. So let's just stick with this for now and see if we can get them to hit on the super duper. Silver super duper. And if not, I may have to adjust the stream and switch it out with another point of view angle, because with a fly rod and this, it may be a little tough to get you the view that you want to see when it comes to the action. Well, let's just keep going. Let's go check out their catfish. You get a catfish?
Yeah, we got a cat.
Yeah, a little channel. Yeah, cool.
We were like, my friend was like, that doesn't feel like a trout.
That's funny.
Good? I'm trying to grab it from this. Never about the actual hook.
How many you guys catch so far?
10.
10.
11 of them?
11? Oh man, nice. All right.
The dock's all yours if you want to.
Yeah, feel free.
Are they doing any good here?
Towards the fountain.
Toward the fountain?
Catching them a lot towards the fountain.
All right. You using lures or bait?
We're using power bait.
Power bait. Okay. All right, power bait. Oh, bummer. I brought power bait, but well, I wanted to catch them on lures, so let's see. If not, I'll switch to power bait. Okay, someone got a catfish. I did bring some power worms. Maybe that might be the way to go. Okay, let's see. Come on, fishy. Yeah, I brought power worm, or power bait, so. All right, let's do that. Okay, it looks like we got some folks on. Okay, is that Arizona? No, this is Texas. Van Alstyne, Texas. Okay. So I guess we'll go and switch it out and put on some power bait, and we'll just kind of wait it out. I'm okay with waiting it out. Perfect day to be out. I was expecting it to be a lot colder, but luckily it hasn't. And I bundled up really well, so I think I'm good there. Of course, I don't remember if I brought any hooks. I brought lures mainly, but I do have my handy dandy trusty power bait, and I think in here there might be some hooks. I guess not. Holy cow. All right, I may have to just kind of re-rig something. Let's see, I got some split shot. I know that. Yeah, there they are. Split shot. Oh, I know where I put it. I put it in the other fishing vest, or not vest, but other gear that I have for fishing a center pin reel. And I didn't bring it with me. I was going all in on this. Okay, who's on there? Hello from Dayton, Ohio. Liked and subscribe. Awesome. Well, hopefully I can give you some action here. Right now Was expecting to just use lures today, but it looks like the going thing is power bait. So let's do that. Let me just put on a split shot here. See if I have another split shot, just in case I went fly fishing the other day. So everything I have in here is really non fly fish or non bait fishing related. But let's see, what have I got in here? Maybe some trout magnet stuff here. Okay, there's some weight thing that I could probably use here. All right, just looking around for a hook that I can use. Here we go. It's one of those cases where I'm going to have to repurpose a lure, the hook on it, like maybe this guy right here. What do you think? All right, let's see. I think I have another one that I can use too. Okay. This is that fishing on the, make an adjustment in the field here. All right, here's one. I'll try this one because it's all beat up already. Okay, yeah, it's all beat up. So I just need to get it off the split ring here. And of course, and then we can go from there. Yeah, so bottom line, learn to fish by my trials and errors. And today, make sure you have stuff for bait fishing just as a backup. Okay. All right, so there's going to be my hook. And I've got bait standing by. It's pretty handy having one of these fly fishing jackets that keep a whole bunch of gear in it. And I never know what I really have in there at times, especially at the start of a season or in the middle of the season. All right, what do we got? Hello. Howdy, everyone. Trying to catch some trout here in the city of Van Alstyne at, I think it's called Hind Park, Hynd, Hind Park. And trying to fish with some power bait. I'm just going to do a simple split shot setup. I'm using 2-pound test line, so I got to be very careful with some of these guys. Temperatures are about, I think, in the 40s now. Earlier this morning it was below freezing, so definitely colder. And I opted to wait because, well, I was actually thinking I was going to hang out inside and just kind of do some fishing related things. But when I saw that sun pop out and the wind die down, I was like, hey, you got to get out here. You got to get out here. All right. Now, let's go and fix the hook because I bent it over the course of several seasons now. So we just kind of bend everything back. And this was on a Super Duper. Okay. And I'm going to grab some of this rainbow glitter trout dough bait right here, power bait. Okay. And just a little dab will do ya. I just like making a ball of it. Okay. And I'll just kind of put it on here. Oh, wait a minute, my split shot got into the mix. Okay. Come on, split shot. Get it back up there. All right, so we'll just add the this baby on there. Okay. And then I need to jam the split shot down a little bit more with the barb, or not the barb, but with the plier deal here that I got, forceps. It may slip on me, but I think I'll be all right for now. All right, I'm just gonna see if we can get a fishy in. Simple, I'd say it's about 18 inches from the split shot, and I'm just gonna toss it out and set the rod down, okay? And I kind of like watching the line when I'm bait fishing like this. And what I do is I just let it sit loose, and that's kind of my indicator if I got a fish biting or not, okay? So right now it's just loose. The power bait should be floating above the surface or off the bottom. And at this point, all we gotta do is just kind of wait and let the fish do the damage. All right. So wish me luck. This stuff definitely smells power baity. You know what I mean? And we'll just watch the line now. Okay. And let me go check the chat. How's it going, everyone? Yeah, it's been slim pickings. I tried different lures and whatnot, and I've gone to power bait at the suggestion of some individuals who caught some. So, hey, let's match the hatch here and see what happens. Okay. All right, I can see the line is loose. Just gonna let it sit. We're on a floating dock, so it feels kind of like I'm on a boat, you know? Yeah, I can feel it kind of jiggling. Okay, and let's see if we can get a fish. Maybe din. Just need a couple to have dinner. Limit is 5. And hopefully I can at least get a couple. A couple would make a decent dinner. I do have some cooking to do, so do our Sunday cooking thing that we like doing at the casa, and maybe might be able to throw on a trout in that mix. Okay. All right. Yeah, I brought gloves and everything because it was cold initially, but now I took them off. All right. Let me go scan the bank here in case anyone has got anything. No. Okay. Line's still kind of loose, so no takers right now. Hopefully they'll start coming back this way. Yeah, that one guy got a catfish. Yeah, a little channel cat. Oh, someone on the chat. Howdy, how's it going, guys? What do they stock there? Trout, but someone already caught a channel cat, and someone had caught some crappie as well as bass yesterday, so I guess they stock it with other stuff. It's a fairly new pond. I think it's about 2 years old maybe, and I'm just kind of watching my line, seeing if that line pulls out, and hopefully I got a fish on here in a moment. All right, I'm gonna stand back a little bit, get away from the sun. Okay, come on, fishy. Have a little trout bait. Berkeley power bait, trout bait. All right. Oh, there's a guy over there with looks like a stringer. Look, I see like 2 or 3 in there. Yeah. All right, someone's catching fish. Cool. Where are the fishies? Yeah, I was hoping to get them on lures, but hey, I'll take them on bait too. And I saw some of the ones that were caught. They were pretty decent sized ones for stalkers. Okay, we got some folks on. Hello, everyone. Don't be afraid to like and subscribe. Oh, yeah, cool. Thanks for the call out. Yeah, he's got some over there, right on the other side. Okay, come on, fishy. All right, I'm gonna recast it out real quick. Make sure I still have bait. All right. Yeah, I still got bait. All right, let's go cast it out again. Let's get it right out that way. All right. I'm going to set a loose line, just kind of let it hang a little loose. And when you see them hit, they'll just kind of tighten up on the line. And then over there, that guy has at least 2, if not 3. And it seems to be bait is the key today. All right, we got some folks fishing on this side too. Yeah, not a bad little park. Little suburban park. All right. Let's get some action going though. Come on, action jackson. Oh, I see some out in the middle. I see some movement out in the middle there. All right, I'm gonna monitor the chat and do any call outs as need be, and hopefully I can have a fish or two here in a little bit. Okay. Where, oh, where are you fishy tonight? All right. Yeah, I could see the line getting pushed around by the wind, but it's certainly not a trout taking it. Right. As soon as I see it move, oh yeah, there we go. He's got 1, 2, 3. It looks like 3. 3 trout in the mix. We had some limits taken earlier, so good news there. Some folks using some bobbers out in the distance. Okay. I'll kind of walk around a little bit, get a view of the area. And one guy just caught a catfish over here. It's kind of funny. And there's a guy with some fishies, so good to know. And right over here is my pole with some power bait on. And I'm just waiting for a bite at this point. Kind of weird though. Normally you hook up with power bait fairly quickly. So maybe my mojo's off today. Come on, come on. What time is it? Holy cow, I forgot. Okay, it's 4 something. Wow. Holy cow. Didn't think it was 4. Oh, someone just got one over there. All right. Fish on, fish on. I'll recast and maybe go a little bit more to the right. Yeah. Come on, Mr. Pescado. Okay, let's try right there. That's a done deal right there. This is the one that's going to get a fish on, baby. It's that positivity, you know? Be the fish, be the bait, be the lure. All right, I'm going to stand off over here. Getting punchy since I haven't caught anything yet. Especially with other folks catching stuff too. All right, what do we got here? Hello. Oh, okay. I read that chat already, sorry. Okay. So the individual to my right got one on, so good news there. We're getting a steady bite, I guess, or maybe a slow bite. Oh, I think that guy's got a limit. Yeah. Someone got a limit today. Looks like some nice ones in that pile. Wow. All right. I just need 2 for dinner. Just need 1 unsuspecting trout. Be hungry for some trout dough bait. That's what I'm using. Floating fish bite, won't let go. Really? They won't let go, huh? Okay. And this is the original scent. Huh. I wonder, there was the one that was working was cheese. I don't think I have the cheese one. I only have this one. I got a pink one also, but I don't think that was cheese either. Maybe it was garlic. Yeah. I thought I had the garlic one. All right. Let me go check real quick. Let's see what my other dealie is. Okay. This one is power bait formula, trout bait. No, this one's not the garlic one either. Usually garlic's pretty good. Bummer. Okay. Maybe that explains it. I normally get the garlic trout bait. But looks like I made a mistake. Lesson learned again. All right. I do feel like getting the fly rod out though. I do have the trout magnet. Let's see. Yeah, I've got trout magnet bobbers. What did I do with them now? Let's see if I have that. That might be the way to go. Yeah, there it is, right there. Trout magnet bobber. I just saw something jump over here to my right. Let's go over there. Something just jumped to the right. They're not wanting this original scent power bait right now for some reason. Okay, I'm gonna let that one soak a little bit, but I am thinking about doing the trout magnet, just casting it out there. See if okay, let's see what it says. Place on the line, slide the line through the slot. Plastic shaft used to pinch the line to the inside float. Attach to the depth of bed, etc., etc. Okay. Well, that looks pretty straightforward, isn't it? Well, if I don't get anything, I'll switch to this one and see what that does, because I got a whole deal of trout magnets right here. And those have usually done pretty well for me. Okay. It's just kind of waited out since it's bait, you know. Yeah. Come on, fishy. It's killing me, man. Killing me, killing me, killing me. All right, let's go over here and cast to my left. Maybe they're further in. Yeah, normally you get pretty decent hits off of power bait. I just had one just kind of roll up over here to my right. Well, they're here. Let's just let it sit. Line slack right now. Waiting for that tail of a fishy taking it. Oh, there we go. Got a fish right there. He's hitting it. Power bait city, baby. Power bait city. All I gotta do is just tighten up on the line. All right, so they're more in the middle, it looks like. All right. Oh, we got a little, he's pushing. He's pulling nicely. All right, what is he? Oh, yeah, that is a nice one. Holy cow, they put some nice ones in here. I'm gonna have to bank it. Yeah, this 2-pound test is not gonna do it. Yeah, I did not expect them to be this big. All right, all right. Let's bring it in, bring it in. Yeah, I was expecting these little stalkers. I'm a bank 'em. I'm a bank 'em. All right. I got dinner. Din-dins. All right. I guess the garlic trout bait works. Nice. Fish on. All right. And since it's cold, all I do is I throw them in a grocery bag. And, it's cold, so they'll be fine. So I just grab a grocery bag, one of those plastic reusable bags that you get at the grocery store. And, all right, let's just put that aside. And I'm going to have to do a little surgery to get this guy out. He took it really good. Boy, they stocked some nice ones. I was not expecting that. I was expecting those little 8-9-inch ones, the small guys. All right, first fish of the day. Troutus for dinnerus. All right. Okay, let me just throw this into my handy dandy single-use creel. Right there. Nice. Holy cow. I was not expecting him to be that big. All right, just kind of let that sit. Well, let's go do it again. Holy cowzer. Yeah, baby. All right, so just original trout bait, okay? And I'm loose lining it, so I make a little dilly out of it, a little ball. Got one single split shot on there, and about 18 inches from the split shot, and it should float on me. And Mr. Trout over there is kind of jumping around, but we'll just kind of build a little tasty morsel trout dough bait ball. And in the case of setting the hook, you just pretty much just tighten up on the line. No need to do the riptide lips technique, okay? And the thing I do have to be very careful of is this is 2-pound test line. So I've already had it snap on me at one particular point, okay? I'm gonna cast it out, and all I do is I call it loose lining. I just kind of let the line kind of drop to the bottom and just sit, all right? And then my indicator is the line move. It's similar to when I'm going fly fishing. I watch the line a lot. Holy cow, I got some junk on me. Handy dandy pants for cleanup. All right, so fish on, huh? Nice. Let's see. Liquor on my bait. Licorice. All right, cool. I just put this trout bait, glitter trout bait, and he went for it. It just took a little bit, okay? I initially was over here where it was shallow. I moved over here where it's deeper and just let it sit on the bottom, and saw the line pull out, kind of tighten up, and it just picked up on it and tightened it and got this guy. So what's surprising is this is not your normal stalker that you get around here. They're normally smaller. Yeah. So this one will go about the size of my foot, which is a 12-inch foot. So, okay, nice. All right, we get one more, that'll make a din-dins, and 4 more will make a limit. It's a 5-fish limit here. Okay. All right. How do you fish that under a bobber? Oh, the trout magnet or the power bait? Power bait, you probably need to have a split shot and all that to get it down under the bobber. For the trout magnet, it's got a little weighted jig on there, and actually it was meant, trout magnets were meant to be fished under that particular bobber. They come in a pack, okay, like so, okay, and you just kind of peg it in there. And what's cool about these trout magnets is when you twitch it, it'll just kind of jig, vertical. And it's been a killer in different places we've fished over the years. I remember one year Turner Falls up in Davis, Oklahoma. It was the go-to method to catch them. And then today, though, I was getting ready to switch to that, but I got one on the power bait. So, oh well, let's stick with power bait. All right, let's see what else we got. I don't use a bobber. Oh, bobber. Okay. I don't use a bobber right now. I'm just fishing the split shot on the bottom with this trout bait. And let's see if it'll do the same thing where it's on the bottom. I got a loose line and I am watching for the take. Okay. Man, that was fun. All right. Okay. And let's see. Yeah, it's pretty much a waiting game when you're using bait. And I see some folks over here to my right. Some of them are chumming, and hopefully they'll start coming in here in a moment. Man, that guy's a nice one though. Okay, what is this? Lake berry and egg weight when you use power bait. Okay, yeah, you could do a Carolina rig style with an egg weight. That would work too. Probably better because it doesn't have any drag. You set it like a Carolina rig. Right now I'm just using one split shot. In fact, I think it's my only split shot. I mainly brought bait casting gear with me, ultralight bait casting gear. So I was hoping to limit out with lures, but it looks like I'm gonna have to do this with bait today, and I don't mind that. Okay, line is kind of straightening out a little bit, but that could be just the wind. So I'm just gonna let it soak a little bit longer and watch for it, and hopefully we can get another one and have him hook up with his buddy. Okay, the line's starting to move very slowly out. Okay. It moved ever so slightly, but that could be the wind also. So I'm gonna let it soak some more. Yeah, it's moving slowly. I can't tell if it's the wind or if it's a fish now. Could be the wind. Let's let it soak. Oh, we got some more engagement here. How many poles can you use at one time legally there? You know, I think it's one. Or two. Can't remember. But I mainly fish with one pole at a time. You know. Let's see. Yeah, I think it's like community fishing lakes rules apply. Some of them allow two, some allow one. I don't know. I just fish with one, so I don't really worry about it. Okay. Come on, Mr. Pescado. Mr. Troutus. Okay, I've seen it move again, but I think that's the wind. Yeah, I definitely could tell I got a hit on that first one because that line tightened up and just slowly moved out. And yeah, I felt the tension and everything on the line once I reeled up. So, it's the waiting game. I was worried though. I know I'm going to get the glitter trout bait with garlic in it or cheese scent. And today I went with the original scent. So I do have some extra garlic stuff that you can add to it. Also from power bait. Yeah. I made some of these fish bites with it. My homemade fish bites. Using some gelatin and all that. And I did like some underwater video. You know, I was experimenting. So, you know, got to mix it up here. All right. I see some movement over here to my left again. Let's see. Let's go check it just in case. Who knows? Maybe they robbed me blind. Okay. Nope, still there. Okay. Still there. Just pop it out into the middle. And loose line technique again. Just gonna let it sink to the bottom. I like having a bow in the line as it sits, and then I can see it actually pull out when they take. All right. Okay. But I'm kind of getting messed up because the wind is also moving the line a lot, and at times I think I've got one getting ready to take, but then it's the wind. So right now it's getting blown around, so we just kind of play it by ear. Oh, got some more folks. Everyone like and subscribe. Yeah, thanks. Yeah, the rainbow grill light, I like that. Out here in California, 1 pole, then you can buy a 2-pole tag. Oh wow, 2-pole tag, huh? A shark. Nah, there's no shark here. No sharks here. It's freshwater. They got a long way to go to get up here in North Texas. But this guy's flopping about right there, about the size of my foot. I got him wrapped up in my single-use creel. Oh, one just jumped over here. Okay, the line just went slack. When they go slack, that means he's running in on you. But could also be the wind, so let's just chill and let it happen. Let's just sit back and watch success happen. What do you say? Come on, Trout. Do your thing. Yeah, that one individual caught that catfish earlier, and it's a nice little channel cat. I mean, eater size, and it's what they typically do is they'll stock these places, do like a neighborhood summer program where they'll every 2 weeks they'll stock it with some eater-sized catfish in the summer. I don't know if this particular pond is part of that program, but there's several in the Metroplex that do have that stocking schedule. Right now we're in the winter trout stocking season, and most of these places just get one stocking. There's several that have multiple stockings, but then they don't put near as much trout as they do. Where are you fishing? I'm in Alstyne, Texas. Place just north of the Dallas-Fort Worth Metroplex off Highway 75 Central Expressway. Okay. And I believe this pond has been around for just a couple of years. It's a new subdivision, and you can still see some of the new construction and whatnot. And I think this is the second year of its stocking with trout. And what's surprising is there's some nice sized trout in here. Normally you get these little guys, like little, 8-inch or so. But that last one probably was a 12-inch one there. I'm gonna cook them up tonight. Probably broil them. I've got some cooking to do with some other stuff, but yeah, I'll probably put it in the broiler. About 10 minutes each side. I do like a little habanero chopped up dealie with some garlic powder, salt, pepper, and then some habaneros, because I like habaneros. I like my food spicy, and I just kind of chop it up and stuff it in there and get it nice and spicy. And then at the tail end, I'll kind of baste it with some soy sauce and lemon, give it some of that tastiness. Here I am talking about dinner, and all I got is one. I need another one. I need at least 2 of these guys to make a decent dinner. I'm a growing man here, growing boy, you know. But I certainly appreciate you guys joining today. It's not the fast, crazy action at times that I've been able to stream, but hey, that's what I learned. That's fishing. That's fishing. Okay. Let this thing soak. Maybe it'll, if I keep casting to the same spot, maybe they'll remember and come back to it. All right. Okay, the line is still not getting bit. Okay. Let me start pacing. All right. Let's do a little quick pacing around. We're on the dock here, a little floating dock, watching some other folks fishing. Let's see. Let's just kind of scout around and see if anyone else is getting anything. Kind of slowed down, it looks like. Evening bite 2 should be coming up, and it gets dark here pretty early now. Shoot, I may have to call it here soon. Dang it. Forgot about that. Oh well. Let's see if we get one more. One more. Make a dinner. I don't want an appetizer, I want a dinner. All right. Yeah, I heard some chickens when I drove up. We're out in the country, it seems like, huh? Got some chickens back over here in this neighborhood over here. Free range chickens, what do you say? Okay. Come on, come on. It is funny. The other day, I only got 2 over there at that other pond I fish at locally, Bethany Lakes in Allen. You know, have not gotten the full limit here in Texas yet. I got a limit over there in twice over there in Oklahoma. Actually, no, 3 times now. And yeah, over there it's a 3-fish limit. Here it's a 5-fish, but they definitely have some bigger fish that they stock up in Oklahoma. All right, these guys are, looks like they may be getting bit over there. Huh. Okay. All right, let's see what we got here. Let's see, what am I fishing for? Oh, where are you fishing? Okay. Yeah, Texas. Van Alstyne, Texas. Man, where did these guys go? Okay, wait a minute. I just remembered. There was a video I did where they wanted movement. Let me see if I can just drag it ever so slowly. Kind of drag it, sort of like your Carolina rig, you know? Working a plastic worm, but instead of that, I'm using power bait. Yeah, if I remember, there was a video I did where the trout were really not reacting to any baits or anything up until I picked up on the lure, I mean the line, and started reeling in. So maybe that's the case. Let's try that. Just kind of reel it in slowly. Little stop and go deal. Just to get their attention, maybe. Nope. I'm gonna cast it out again. This trout bait seems to be holding on pretty well. Take it out into the middle. Okay. I see some jumpers out there. Jumper City, holy cowser. Okay, I'm gonna go ahead and let it sit again. And then we'll pick it up here in a little bit if it sits too long. Oh, I just saw one jump over here to my right. Wonder if they're coming in closer. Just gonna sit here and kind of watch. I'll call it out if I see anything. Other than that, if you have anything, just ping me in the chat here. Just do a little relaxation here. Yep, pretty slim pickings right now. Line's moving, but it's the wind that's causing it to move. It's deceiving as I see some movement on the surface, not a bunch of them bubbling and whatnot, but there is some movement here. So they're on the prowl. Just don't think they're on the prowl for anything right now on my line, at least. Okay, I just saw something bubble up to my left. Let's see if we'll get some interest here in a moment. Okay, looking for one more to join his buddy here. Alright, here's the other part of the pond here. Okay, not a very big one. I'd say maybe a half acre, maybe an acre. Oh no, maybe a couple acres. Yeah, trying to picture subdivisions, and whatnot. That looks like about a couple of acres. Alright, someone may have a bite over here. Let's see it. It's reeling in fast. No taker there. Let's look over here. Slim pickings. Okay, something just bumped mine. And again, it's either the wind or something playing with it. Okay. Just going to keep my eye on it right now. Yeah, I think that's the wind. I just felt the wind pick up and it's pulling out the line a little bit. When he's on there, you'll definitely see the line kind of come out and straighten out. This one is definitely not acting like one. Now, I've had it before, especially when I'm pier fishing over there on the coast where I have a tight line and it'll loosen up. And that's usually when, be it the drum or the shark is taking my bait and is running in. So maybe that's the case with some of these trout. But I'm not tight lining it at this point. I'm just kind of loose lining it, keeping a bow in the line and paying attention to anything that looks like a strike. Okay. So we just kind of play it by ear. Come on, fishy, fishy. Oh man, let's see, and let's see, what time is it? 4:45. Let's see if this will be the case. You take your hand here, and you look at get even with the sunrise or the sun, and you point up, and so 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. We got 45 minutes. 45 minutes. Let's see. Yeah, about 45 minutes before the sun sets. Maybe an hour. All right. It's that technical dealy here. And oh well. Come on. One more. Okay. It's moving a little bit, but I think it's the wind again. All right. It just moved again, but I think it's the wind. Oh, got someone, big chat. Van Alstyne, haven't heard that name since my dad died. Lake, it's a park, Hind Park or something. It's on the trout stocking schedule under Grayson County, Van Alstyne, the city, and then the location. Hind Park, Hynds, I think. Yeah, it's a new pond. Only been here, I think, 2 years now. So, cool beans. And it's not a bad place to do some trout fishing, it looks like. It's just the bite's slow. I did notice that the water seems pretty shallow, especially up in this area, and then back over here seems a little shallow, but certainly have to check it out come drought conditions and get a feel for the contour of this particular pond. Okay. All right, come on, come on. Oh yeah, and there's some decent trout in here. I mean, this guy is a lot bigger than your normal stalker trout that I normally get. Like there, it's the size of my foot, and that's unusual for trout stalkers. And when I say size of my foot, that means it's a 12-inch trout. Okay. All right. Okay, lines over there. Okay. When was this stocked this year? It was stocked, I think it was either Friday or Saturday. Probably Friday because I had a trout derby yesterday. So this is really second day the trout have been here. And I talked to a couple individuals that I've met over the years, and yeah, they were cleaning them up on cheesy trout bait. The cheesy scent. Yeah. A yellow cheese scent. I just have the original scent in the glitter trout bait, rainbow glitter. All right. But yeah, I got one so far. I need 2 to make dinner. And I think I can hold out for just a little bit longer before it gets too dark, and I'm going to have to call it. Okay. Yeah, line is out still. It's kind of surprising, though. Usually you get a hit, and then you get a hit right after. You know, it's like you get a consistent bite. But right now it's one hit and nothing. So where are these guys? Maybe they're full. Yeah. Maybe they're full. I'm coming up with excuses now. Did see a catfish caught and several limits taken. And I'm hoping I can get one more. Okay. I think the wind is playing with it, or a trout is playing with it right now. Oh man, one just rose over there to the right. Okay. Kind of went out just a little bit, but it's not acting like it got bit. Okay. Yeah, it just went slack again. Okay. So I'd say I caught one, and the individual to my right had caught one in the last hour. And then that one catfish was caught too about an hour ago. So slim pickings, but hey, that's fishing. Okay. All right. Come on. One more. Okay. Line's going out, but I believe it's the wind again. It's just not acting like a trout biting on it. Oh, here we go. Someone got something. A little bluegill. Well, there's bluegill too then. So we've heard of a bass and a crappie caught, saw a catfish caught, and just saw a bluegill caught. So there's all kinds of fish in here. Oh, someone on the chat. What do we got? Give them 2 days to get acclimated. They're still spooked. Oh, they're still biting. They're biting. I think what's causing it right now is we had that front pull in, drop the temperatures, because normally you'll get them pretty much first day of stocking. Acclimation here, it's hit or miss. Seen them catching them right as they stocked them on the same day. But right now, I think what did it was that drop in temperature. So the high was, or the low yesterday was 40 something. Today the high is 40 something. So 20-degree drop. Front comes through. Yeah, they're acting a little bit different, but I saw some folks doing well with cheesy trout bait. And then the individuals that were fishing here before, they got 11. There were 3 of them. So they got 2 limits and was short by 4. And they were using power bait also. So the name of the game today is bait. Didn't see much action on lures. And I tried a Super Duper gold. I tried a Mepps Anglia gold, black rooster tail, silver blade, and then what was the other one? Another Super Duper in copper, and really no action. Didn't really see much surface activity either. You know, where they start dimpling under the surface and they're just kind of moving about and whatnot. Instead, what I'm seeing is your classic give 'em bait. All right, so give 'em bait. And that's what I'm giving them. And right now, just got one. One in the bag, get it? In my single-use creel. Let's see, this is from Casey's. Bag Casey's right here. I tell you what, they've got it's this new chain that's been coming around in the area. They've been taking the place of some of the Circle K's and Chevron stations here, and they've been buying them up and converting them to these Casey's gas stations. And I tell you what, they've got some name brand products that, hey, they're just as good as some of the fancy stuff. And then they got this one coffee that it's a killer. I mean, oh man, it's so good. Their Texas pecan's good. The old salted caramel something, and then there's one other one that they were offering last season that was really good. But unfortunately, I don't remember what it was right now. But I know there's a Casey on the way home, so I may have to take a break and have some of that coffee. Tasty coffee. All right, come on. We need one more. I just need one more. I'm setting a 2-fish limit today, just so I can have dinner with it. All right. And yeah, sun's setting soon, so got to play it by ear. Oh, there we go. That line twitched just barely. Come on. Oh, geez. I thought I had him. It did one of these like pulls like this where it lifted up, and that wasn't the wind. That was not the wind. Okay. Yeah, come on. Yeah, that sun is setting fast. Come on. Oh, look at that. One just jumped over here. Or boiled up. All right. Let's go recast. Wonder if they stole my bait. Feels like it. Oh, look at that. Well, you can't catch anything. You don't have any bait on. Come on, buddy. That's a sign, though. All right. This is it right here. Put a nice, big, yummy bait ball on there. A trout dough bait. Let's get this guy on the line. All right. Okay. Simple dough bait ball right there. Okay. Wipe it on my pants here because I didn't bring a towel. Oh, there's a jumper over there. We got a jumper. Let's get it out there. Oh, I just saw something moving on the surface over here to my left. Maybe they're picking up. Okay. Let's see. Spit on it for good luck. You know that that is true. I spit on some bluegill for fishing bluegill on flies. Yeah. Okay. Something's moving. No. And that definitely changed the action when that happened. But something stole my bait, so that's also a good sign too that maybe they're feeding, and I just waited too long. I knew I had a hit at one point where I saw the tug of the line. I should have checked it soon after. Okay. Well, we got some fresh bait, so let's see what happens. Okay, I see a jumper, and after he splashed a bar in a fire trick to the hose off the fire. So, okay, I don't get that, but whatever. Okay. Come on, come on, come on. Let's see it. Come on. Over there, look at that. Another one jumping. I wonder if I need to get my fly rod. It's getting dark soon. Fly rod would be fun. Alright. Let's just keep going. Come on, come on, come on, come on. One more, one more. Okay. Line tightened, but that's the wind again. I can tell. It's got that bow in the line, and now it's starting to fall back again when the wind dies down. Just some slight breezes, but I'm using this ultralight line here, 2-pound test. Just wonder what it was over here to my left that jumped. Okay. Come on, come on. This next time, if I get a hit and I don't get a solid hookup, I'm gonna check it sooner. In case they stole my bait. Alright. Okay. Okay, it just dropped again. Alright. I don't think that was the wind either. Let me hold on to it here. See if I can tighten up on the line. Maybe I'll feel him hit it. Come on, come on. Oh, shoot. Nah, I think I stuck bottom on that. Yeah, I did. All right. Something jumped here, but I'm gonna go cast back over here where I'm seeing some activity in the middle. I'm gonna hold it this time. Just gonna keep tension on the line here. It's starting to get cold. Definitely getting colder. As soon as that sun goes down, it's definitely gonna be cold. And I brought some thermals. I got another like insulated jacket deal, and then I got a hoodie, and I got more stuff in the car, but I'm not gonna stick around that long. I hope. All right. I'm just gonna drag it slowly. See if I can coax one to strike. Come on, let's see it. Talk to me, Smalls. One trout is not enough for dinner. I need a two. Alright. Just gonna slowly give a little action as I bring it in, maybe. Look at that, right over there, boiling. Up close this time. Oh, right there, look at that. I wonder if if they're starting to hit on the surface. Go to some gold super dupers. What do you think? Now that we see some dimpling on the surface, maybe they're starting to feed again. Dilemma. No. All right, I'm gonna reel it in. I'm gonna cast it over here to my right where I saw some movement, where I believe it may be even shallower too. So maybe if I can coax one here to strike, that might be the trick. All right. Oh, it's cold. All right, they got a bunch of these little fish attractants here. That's pretty cool. All right. See, there's another one over there. Guess pretty whatever bottom. Ever used live bait? Newbie fish. I've used live bait, not for trout, mainly for catfish and bass, striped bass, largemouth. I've been playing around with a hand line, and I got a bunch of these bluegill that I caught out of a feeder creek, and I was fishing some live bait with it, some bluegill and sunfish. Only problem was I was in a pond that had a ton of whatchamacallit, turtles, and they were just killing me on my live bait. I just saw some movement out in the distance, like they're starting to dimple on the surface again. Yeah, right there. You see that? Right there. Ooh. You know what that means? That means we need to switch. And let's go and switch to let's go to a super duper. I'll save this one on the side in case we need to switch back again, but let's go to a super duper and see if we can coax some of these guys to strike. All right, I'm gonna go with a white super duper, the rainbow trout super duper. I had tried gold and copper earlier with no success. Actually, no, I should probably go with silver. Let's see, where is it now? There we go. All right, I think I can go with silver. Right there. There's a silver super duper. Actually, no, I want to try the rainbow trout one. Rainbow trout for a rainbow trout. What do you think? Yeah. You start seeing them dimpling on the surface and bubbling them up. That's time to switch over and try mixing it up with some lures. And I've seen several, about 3 or 4 now out in the distance as well as closer in, working their way around, on the surface. So that is a telltale to try fishing some lures and work the surface pattern. Okay, so let's see if I can hook up with them here. All right. Okay, and I'm gonna try a silver or the rainbow trout super duper, because I tried gold and I tried right there. Shoot. I'm gonna let it sink. Sometimes they'll hit it on the retrieve. Sometimes they'll hit it as it sinks. Here, I want to get back out where they were. Other times, just send it to where the school is and let it go from there. So I'm gonna let it sink a little. All right, and start reeling it in. Okay, slow retrieve, steady retrieve. I had one hit on that silver super duper, or not super duper, rooster tail. So I've got that in my back pocket to try also. Okay, no hits there. Okay, let's just crank it out there, get it out there. Come on, fishy. Okay. All right. Oh, there's some more over there. Right over there now. Ooh. Okay. Where are you guys? All right, I'm starting to see some dimpling over here ahead of me as well as to my right. So, let's see. Let's go that way. Come on, fishy. Some more over there. Ooh. Where are these guys? Oh, up close. Up close, one up close. It's gonna cast to the middle of the pond and start reeling in. All right. Steady retrieve. Come on, guys. Come on, where are ya? All right, well, silver got a hit earlier, so let's switch to a inline spinner and see if that might do it. Okay. I think I've got a silver inline in here. Yeah, there it is. Silver. That's Anglia silver. Oh man, it's starting to get cold. Amazing how the temperature drops when the sun starts setting, and wonder what it's going to be like when it drops completely. Whew, my hands are getting cold. I brought gloves, but I have a hard time putting on the lure, tying it in when it's cold. Oh, there's another riser over there. Okay. I think we've got just a certain amount of time before they stop when the sun sets. So let's see if I can accommodate them real quickly. All right. All right, there we go. All right, let's just cast. Blind casting at this point. If I see anything rise, I'll cast to it. Okay. And just do a steady retrieve, make sure that blade is moving, and that's it. The rest is going to be up to the trout. Oh yeah, there's some more moving over here and close to me to my right. All right, come on guys. Let's go back over here. I saw one jump over here to my left earlier. Okay. Let's see it. Let's see it. Evening bite. Come on, Trouty. Mr. Trout. Oh, dang. Oh, no. It's one of those fish attractants right below me. Got my polarized sunglasses on, but I probably don't really need them right now. All right, come on, guys. Where are ya? No. Where are ya? All right, let's go back over here where it's shallow. Saw some movement over here earlier. All right, let's see it. Let's see it. Come on, come on. Okay, come on, come on. Where'd you guys go? All right. Steady retrieve. Keep that blade moving. All right. Okay, no takers there. I'm going to switch me back to that rooster tail. That one, oh wait. There's one that just rose. If I switch to the rooster tail, I got a hit earlier on it. It was a black rooster tail with a silver blade. And maybe that black hair or feathering is enough to get him to hit. Oh man, it's starting to drop big time. There's one jumping right here. Okay. Oh yeah, right there. Oh, come on, guys. This is the money zone time right now. Oh. Okay. Sun's gonna drop and we're not gonna have any light left. Oh cow. All right. Let's switch. I'm gonna go back to the rooster tail that got a hit earlier. I think it was the black rooster tail. So, right here, this one right here. Got a hit on the black rooster tail earlier, so let's see if that is what they wanted. Gold, silver, and or gold, copper, and that rainbow trout white were not a go, but this guy got a hit earlier, so I'm just gonna tie this on real quick. It's getting cold. My fingers feel like thumbs now, and it's cold. And this Texan is not used to cold temps, so I will have to do like Cinderella and call it before, instead of midnight, before sunset or at sunset. So let's see if I can get this tied without losing it. All right, and at least get a cast in. Get one more cast in before it gets too dark on me. All right, let's get that cleared. And all right, set some bubble up right next to the pier here. All right, let's see. So let's see if we're gonna get something other than one tonight. Okay, I see some movement again ahead of me. Okay, let's get it out there. All right. Steady retrieve, fish it slow. A rooster tail can be fished slow. There they are, jumping over there again. Down the distance. All right, come on. All right, just looking for one more. Let's yank it and crank it. Yankee, no cranky. Come on, buddy. There's some more jumping. Yeah, there's a school over there to the left of the fountain starting to come into the money zone here. Oh, there's one that just jumped over here. All right, so let's go cast to it. Okay, see if I can get them to hit it. Maybe I cut them off at the pass here. Come on. Let me feel it. All right, what do we got here? How's it going? Got the faith, you got them. Keeping the faith. All right, let's go over here in the shallows. Oh, look at that over there, off to the left. Come on, right there. Come on. Right there. Talk to me, Smalls. the fish whisperer. I'm gonna be the fish shouter. Oh man, I just got backlash. Bummer. Gotta be very careful since this 2-pound test is very sensitive. Any little nick and I will lose the line. I had one earlier and I ended up losing half the spool. There's another spool coming off to the left. Okay. All right, let me pick up the speed on this one, get it recast. All right, let's see. This one's looking weird. I need to fix it. Okay, it's good. All right, dimpling over here to my right. Let's go. Dimpling to my right. Okay. All right. Come on, fish gottos. Of course, maybe I should have stuck with bait. You know, it's one of those things. You know, do you switch? Do you what? Oh, there's another one dimpling, another one jumping further out. Okay. Money zone city here. Come on. Let's feel it. Let's feel it. Oh, come on. That should have been something. Okay. Oh, bad backlash again. I knew I was going to do that too. I had a feeling because I had an overrun earlier, a loop in there, and I kind of went ahead and cast it again. Okay. All right. Let's see them. Feel the blade moving. That's key. Okay. Let's go back this way. I loosened up on the spool some. That's also the reason why I got that bad backlash. So I probably need to go back to where I had it set. Had it dialed in good with the super duper. Jumper way out there. All right. I'm gonna walk this one out a little. Walk it out. There we go. All right. Come on, guys. Sun is setting. I can see it. It's already going down below. All right. Hands are frozen. Hands are like, oh, look at that. 1, 2, 3 right now. Just rose up to the surface. Okay. Having a hard time feeling the spool. Okay. Steady retrieve. You know, let's just go and do a fast retrieve. You know, I've been doing the steady, slow, or whatever. Let's just go fast. Maybe they're hungry. All right. I'm having a hard time feeling the spool. My thumb is frozen. Oh man, my thumb is frozen right now. Whew. So it's like, am I feathering the spool or not? I can't tell. All right. Yeah, I'm gonna do a faster retrieve. Maybe they want it faster. All right. There's one over there in the shallows. Yep, I can't feel my fingers. Holy cow. Maybe that's why I do fly fishing when it gets cold. I can still fish with frozen fingers. That's funny. Oh, there's one jumping to my left now. Jeez. All these fish. None on my line. Okay. All right. I got that one in. All right. Come on. All right. I would switch lures right now, but my fingers are frozen. I don't think I could tie a knot right now. Yeah, I don't think I'd tie a good knot right now. All right, but I can certainly try casting and keep going. Yeah, they're definitely on the surface feeding. There's another one. Makes me feel like I should have brought the fly rod. But hey, it's the name of the game. All right. Come on. Oh, right there. Ah, he tapped it. Shoot. Definitely tapped it. Another tap, okay. All right, another tap. Yeah, they're moving about. Okay. Yeah, my hands are frozen. All right, let's pop it out there. Okay. All right, go on. You guys are out there. You know, it's interesting. There's only one other person fishing right now. I would have thought there'd be more people, but I guess maybe it's cold. Yeah. Oh, look at that. One just over there, too. These guys are killing me. Okay, let's pop it out there. Get it past that school, maybe. Nah, that one doesn't feel right. Yeah, I got it clobbered. Okay. Whew. All right. There's another jumper over there. Come on. Only 2 hits on this thing, but that's the only one that's gotten a hit so far. And my thumbs are frozen, or my fingers are frozen. What do we got here? Maybe it's cold. Well, that's you saying my thumbs are frozen. Oh, man. All right. Of course, I won't feel as cold if I have fish on the line. Isn't that a given, you know? You know, you're freezing cold, look at that, and then you catch one. You're not so cold anymore. All right, there's one over here. Okay, see if I can get in front of him. Come on, hit it. Nope. That one's clobbered. There we go. Okay. There they are again over there. Bunches of them. Okay. Let me see if I can get it out at least close to them without backlashing. All right. There's another jumper. Oh, 2 jumpers. Jeez. All right, that's in the mix right there. Okay. No. Nope, not there. Wonder if I need to move along the bank here real quick and see if I can get these guys that are kind of bubbling over here to my left. Oh man, I don't know if I'm gonna last much longer here. I got about maybe 3-4 more casts in me. I need to feel my thumb when I cast with this bait caster, or I'm gonna end up backlashing a bunch. Okay. See them over there jumping right there? We got some jumpers. Okay. Oh, there it is. Backlash City. This could be the game right here. This could be the game. Yeah. Oh, right there. There's some jumpers over there, big time. That's a school dimpling on the surface. All right. Yeah, I don't think I'm gonna make it much longer. All right. But also, I think my battery's running low. Yeah, shoot. Dang it. May lose you guys. All right. Let me get a cast in. Okay. All right. Come on. Let's feel it. Feel it, feel it, feel it. Another jumper out there. Okay. Yeah, they're jumping over there to my left. Oh, over there. Look at that one over there. And there's some bigger trout here. That's what was surprising. I didn't think they were that big, but that one I got was a 12-inch one, and that's not normal for stockers, especially the first part of the season like this. All right. Yank it out there. Yeah, I think I'm getting ready to run out of battery, and I didn't bring my backup power bank. I was thinking how I'm going to be fishing this long. All right. Okay. All right, before I lose you guys, I'm going to end up having to call this one, but hey, I really appreciate you guys joining tonight. I got the one, and hey, who knows, maybe I might get some more if I can get this battery thing working here, but appreciate it, and until next time, catch y'all later, and good luck and good fishing.